Okay, so Bapu, give introduction, brief introduction, short way.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vapura Pawar. I am connecting connecting with the Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And basically, I'm from Maharashtra, but currently staying in Chennai. And by profession, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I have more than 8 year experience in automotive industry. And coming to the hobbies, my hobbies are playing a cricket as well as I'm nowadays I am interacting with people. That is, I have added this hobby, man. That's it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it's nice to know about you. So yeah, and now I'm going to give introduction in a short way. After that, I will start conversation. Yeah, so as you know, my name is Neha, and I'm connecting with UP, City of Greater Noida. I'm married. I'm blessed with two kids. And about my qualification, I have done graduation in BSc Botany honors. And about my hobbies, I am highly enthusiastic and fascinated about learning this language. And apart from running my YouTube channel that is based on a spoken English, that's all about me.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Pura, tell me something because your name is like is so big, like very like it's not a common.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's not a
Correct.
common. Tell me something like about your English journey. Which kind of problem did you face? When did you start learning this language, and how have you been learning this language?
Yes, ma'am. I have started this journey learning language before 6 months ago. Actually, what happening with me because I have to interact people with foreign countries. At that time, I could interact and I could communicate with them. But sometimes what happened? Sometimes I fumble with communicating with them, and that I decided ki I should have to work on this language because as I told you, because I am from Maharashtra. That's why in this hour in Maharashtra. Usually we speak in Marathi as well as Hindi language, and uh, we speak in Marathi and Hindi language. But here is a scenario is a different scenario. I would say in the south area we have to speak your local language. Otherwise, we have to speak English language. That is the reason behind that, ma'am. I have working on this language, ma'am, nowadays, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, because if you are, I because I know that Marathi language, Marathi people known as a little bit Hindi also, if I'm not wrong. Do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
But
Yes,
if you're
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
southern part of India, very less people will be available. Then people knows that like about Hindi language. It's quite difficult to communicate with them. So if you are going to those kind of place, then you feel like communication barrier. How can you communicate with them? It's difficult to communicate. So reason like very required. It's not that you can yeah I'm all, but if you are going to purpose, quite difficult with them. Just
So, ma'am, your voice is now also breaking, ma'am.
I don't know. Actually, like some sound like coming from your background.
My background. Okay,
Yes,
okay. Only
something
fan is running. Only fan is running, ma'am. Yes.
I can listen like some mixie grinder is like running at the time at the moment. So that kind of sound I am able to listen.
No, no, only fan is running, ma'am. Nothing other.
Sometime now is that sound is stopped. When I start talking, I'm able to listen to that sound. So now I'm audible to proper.
Yes, ma'am. We can continue. Yes, ma'am. I would like to ask one thing, ma'am. It is possible if you see in social media as well as classes, 30 days in for fluent in English, 30 days or 90 days, 60 days. What do you think about that, man? And yes, ma'am. What do you think about
No,
that, ma'am?
Oh, I totally disagree about this kind of like false information social media has provided because they want to like increase their like viewers. They think like that if I'm going to put this kind of thumbnail and a status something like that, then viewer will be interact and viewer will be inspired. Yeah, let's connect with those people. Maybe they will make me like then I will learn in this language in 30 days. So it's totally wrong. Like is have this much of power depend only on you if you are really enthusiastic learning this language, then you can do. But that you can't fluent, I'm not going to learn, but you are able to talk. Who is person they are not able to talk, but they will do continuously, like they will put they will put a lots of effort while learning this language, and in 1 month they are able to talk in this language. I'm not going to tell they will be become a fluent, yes, but it's not like consider myself, consider they will become a fluent in a 1 month and 3 month as well. As they are able to talk, suppose I am learning this language like last 1 year, so still now I'm not considered myself I am a fluent in this language. Then how can you tell like that anybody is social media as I have seen a lots of video on YouTube also, Facebook also. They has written here in 30, even 3 months. If you are going to join my course, then you will become a fluent. So it's not a cup of tea. I think so for everyone. Like a very genius person will be there, 1 month. But for that you have to put a lots of effort. Then you can happen.
Yes, ma'am. And what motivates to learning this language, and how much importance this language for your life, ma'am?
Yeah, what is the motive? First motive is as a homemaker, as a mother, nowadays the very required to for everyone. Not like I'm talking about a homemaker and as a mother, everyone is this language, should be very required. And why? Because once you learn this language, then you can access your knowledge, right? This is a global language. You can improve your you can improve knowledge, and you can get confidence more after learning this language. And another thing is career opportunity will be there after learning this language. Suppose I'm learning this language, I didn't done till now, I didn't any plan if I have to do anything or not. But after learning this language, my personality will be changed. I can gain my confidence level as well. As then if future any opportunity will knock my door, that time I'm think like that, I'm not going to deny, I'm not going to do that kind of job, because I don't have that much of confidence and as well as fluency also. So this thing is very required learning this language, and this is very important for my life, because you are not living can't say you are living in a metro city, then it's the language is required. This language required is for everywhere nowadays, because everything is available in English mostly. Yeah, I'm not going to tell like you are living in India, then every people can't talk in native language. They can, but sometimes you are going to talk like any places like professionally, and that person is asking something. That time you are feeling embarrassing, because that time you think like that I don't have any knowledge about this language. So it's very required to you have knowledge, then you can talk with anyone, you can communicate with it.
Yes, ma'am. When did you join this platform, and what is the strategy of learning this language nowadays, ma'am?
I joined this application. You're talking about a Skype, na?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I joined this application last 1 year, maybe yeah, January. I'll complete 1 year. And another thing, I a strategy nowadays I follow a strategy. Earlier I was following like watching like conversational video and all, but nowadays I skip that those kind of watching conversational video, because of why? Because of sometimes I feel like that if you are going to talk about any particular topic, that time you can't recall like much more like vocabulary and all. So nowadays I keep watching nowadays I'm watching podcast related to a story and all, then I can expand my knowledge, and expand knowledge, and but will give in that time able to talk properly and not to fumble and all. These days those kind of, and focus
Yes, ma'am. Voice also now also breaking, ma'am.
so now I'm audible proper.
Yes, yes. Now, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like nowadays, when we get free time, then I connect with different kinds of people, and listen some podcast related to regarding to this in language, and sometimes I read some book, a story book, and any book I can read, and this way I'm improving myself.
Yes, I would like to say your command on English language is good, ma'am. And one thing I would like to ask, whenever we connect with the people and we fear and we fear we fear and how to overcome this fear, ma'am. Whenever we connect with the unknown person.
Yeah, no, in this thing I can't say. If I'm going to connect with a like whose person like he and she is senior than me, that time I feel little bit confident. But after connecting with those kind of people, after 5 minutes, after 4 minutes, I feel comfortable talking with them, and I feel like that if you are going to if you are facing any fear to anything, suppose I am fear to like going to outside, so those kind of things you have to do again and again, then automatically your fear will be removed. And just be that I am, I have a wide reading, connect public, don't I have in it, I like you know remote started language, and I talking uh, by doing practice automatically fear has removed, and now I'm in front of you, I'm talking with you, so this way you can remove our fear.
And one thing I would like to ask, ma'am, is this possible solo practice or if you, I would say, ki,
I think so you are facing networking. Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to ask one question, ma'am. Is this
Mhm.
possible to solo practice if you, I don't have any communication partner?
Mhm. uh, you are facing walking issue, so that's why like sometime you are visible and sometime you are not visible. Yeah, so solo practice is also effective, it's my point of view. Because why? Because we are making like you are not whatever sentence, whatever music, and that going to pause any video, and that time you are parallelly will do practice, then our pronunciation will be good while doing solo practice and all. So yeah, I didn't I didn't apply this kind of in myself.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
so I never in this thing, and as well as mirror practice also, because I don't like while talking practice sometimes I feel bored. How can I talk, you know and it,
Okay.
yeah, so I think like that self practice is also very effective. Like you are not getting any partner. Like suppose today I didn't get any partner, and you come back at home, and you think like let's talk with myself. What came in our let's any two topic on that.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. It means we have to interact with the people. Then and then it will help for us. Ki, we can take advice from them and we can improve on that. Whatever wherever we are stucking on, we can improve that area.
yeah, interacting with the people also like very good, because interacting with the people, suppose I'm talking with on your video call, then like eye contact, and there are so many confidence level will be high, and eye gesture, body gesture will be, everything will be fine. And why? Because I'm connecting with you, and daily basis we are connecting with different kinds of people. You are gaining knowledge every in like a city about a culture. So right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, right, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, Bapurao. So nice talk with you. So maybe we'll get another chance in future. Then again, I will connect with you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for my connecting with me, ma'am.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a
Thank you.
great session, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
nice talk. Bye.
Bye, bye. Thank you.
Bye.